evening, Notre Dame, and welcome. This is Weekend Update, and I'm Amanda Pilarski.
I'm Jackson Herfeld.
And this is the news.
But, funny though.
Last Wednesday, famed writer Margaret Atwood came to the area to deliver a talk at St. Mary's. Atwood is the author of the bestseller Handmaid's Tale, a dystopian novel about a class of women whose only purpose in life is to bear children. Representatives from the university state that the speaker seemed like a relevant choice, particularly for the St. Mary's students currently pursuing their MRS degrees.
In football news, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish beat a pack of Trojans. Wait, hold on, I read that wrong. They beat the NC State Wolf Pack and the USC Trojans. Jeez, it's my bad. Either way, there was tons of penetration.
Notre Dame sophomore Ann Jarrett recently wrote an article published by the Huffington Post in which she accuses the university of failing its LGBTQ students. The administration responded to calls to change the single-sex dorms and controversial parietal system by doubling down on the production of rainbow ally buttons, satisfying both the LGBT community and individuals named Allie.
In a headline that might go down as the most Notre Dame thing ever, the Observer reported that the SCOP educates students about dangers of porn. The SCOP, or Students for Child-Oriented Policy, hosted Rap Week, or White Ribbon Against Pornography Week, because, if you wear a ribbon about it, it's got to be real. Rap Week ended last week with a petition signing to support Notre Dame restricting campus Wi-Fi to prevent students from viewing pornography. A large portion of the student body actually protested this unwittingly by watching just a lot of porn, like an ungodly amount of porn, just a lot. It's pretty gross.
As a part of Rap Week, former pornography star and a married couple discussed the effects of the porn industry on their lives. In the talk, former pornography star Chrissy Morin said that for her, working in the industry was very much acting and pretending that you love it. The same was said by every undergraduate PLS major ever.
Wait, hold on, I got one more. The same was said by Father Jenkins when shaking Notre Dame students' hands.
No, the same was said by Aaron Hoffman Harding when listening to students' opinions.
Oh, wait, hold on, last one. The same was said by me about doing this show. Alumnus Kenneth Ritchie donated $100 million unrestricted to the university recently after his death. After receiving this extremely generous donation, Father Jenkins had only one project in mind. Crossroads 2, The Squeakquel. And just like the Alvin and the Chipmunk Squeakquel, no one cares. Just no one cares. We're going to do this again.
The Notre Dame administration has stated it will no longer provide housing to graduate students in marriages or with families. An exception will be made, however, in cases of immaculate conception, at which time the family will be sent to the Morris Inn and then turned away.
Recently, Ace Night gave ND undergraduates a glimpse into Catholic education. Now, I've gone to Catholic school my entire life, and so I can give you a pretty good idea of what Catholic education looks like. School uniform, nuns beating you, school uniform, sex talks without condom demonstrations, school uniform.
Last Thursday, St. Mary's, along with the American Chemical Society, hosted their annual Spooktacular Magic Show, an event that educates local kids on chemistry. This show spooked children by featuring a parade of freshman organic chemistry students crying after receiving their midterm grades.
Father Jenkins has been placed on the Commission on College Basketball to, quote, enhance and protect the intercollegiate athletic experience. In other news, your dad was placed on the SYR Commission, a nun was placed on the Board of Trustees for Hooters, and a chipmunk is now the President of the United States.
Boy, you are just really hitting the chipmunk thing hard today.
Because people need to know. Lastly, Father Jenkins announced Judge Sergio Moro of Brazil to be the 2018 commencement speaker at graduation. Because if you can't go with someone that makes everybody happy, go with someone that makes everyone go, who? And with that, that's the news. I'm Jackson Herfeld.
And I'm Amanda Pilarski.
Thank you for joining us.
Who is that guy?
I think he was just big in Brazil or something. I don't know. Whoa.